Chillie Chats, coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky, not in my normal digs in Virginia. If you're new to this channel, welcome aboard. We do regularly post stuff on the travel and cruise industry on a regular basis. We have our news show every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday morning at 6 a.m. And things like today's Chillie Chats with my friend Tom Henry, who's on board the Norwegian Sun. So if you're new, welcome aboard. Should have some new people with us today, I hope. And with no further ado, let's bring on Tom Henry, Mr. Tom Henry from the Norwegian Sun.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, there's Tom. So you're on your way
out there.
Costa Maya, Mexico today. Is that correct?
Correct. It should be there a little before noon. We're going very slowly, so we must be a little ahead of schedule. I didn't check the tracker recently, but I'm going to flip the phone around just to show you the nice view. But for starters, there's my work office there. I highly recommend that extra monitor that's sticking out the side there. Boy, that makes things really productive. But here's the view out of my office. If you got to work, this is the view to have.
Awesome.
So this is an aft mini suite on the NCL Sun.
That's beautiful.
The sun has finally come out.
I noticed.
So now I'm going to go for a walk.
Okay,
and take you to the atrium. We don't want to look at the bathroom there. The plumbing. We just got back from breakfast and the plumbing didn't work.
Uh-oh. All right, Tom's walking us down the hall on the way to the atrium.
Wow, you're on YouTube, Christian. That was our steward.
Yeah. I found the Sun stewards to be outstanding when I was on it.
Yes, they are. And also cheerful and friendly. Yeah. Smile. You're on YouTube. So this is a bit of a walk to get where we're going here. But the one nice thing in the Sun is they have two sets of glass elevators sort of on the forward side of center. So we'll do that so you can see the view going down.
This is definitely live, folks.
So I hope I don't walk past where I need to turn. So do you have any questions, Chillie?
Yeah, I noticed on your schedule, you have a bunch of NCLs. Do you sell, is Norwegian your majority cruise line?
I have not sailed on anything else yet.
Okay.
So this is number 12. This cruise is number 12 for us. But there was a couple things that have transpired that caused me to have a very aggressive schedule the next couple of years. One was a very good pricing on the 20% latitudes deal that NCL did.
Right.
And free air. I'm going to wait for the next one. And after this cruise, all the NCL cruises on that list, I have their free or reduced airfare, which was a good deal. And I have a sister that was younger sister that was diagnosed with stage 5 cancer. So between that and turning 60 last month, I sort of decided that we're going to do some cruising, enjoy life before something unforeseen may happen and ruin plans for retirement. So, and
Well,
you
that's
saw my
great.
office there. I'm working. I'm doing some aggressive work schedules, but with the view there, I can sit there and get my work done and enjoy the cruising. So it's a fairly good thing as long as work gets along with accepting my plan.
Yeah. Bonnie asked, why work while cruising?
Well, if I couldn't work while cruising, I wouldn't be able to cruise. So it's just a sort of compromise that I'm happy with.
Well, I'm doing much the same
So if we can get one of these
I'm increasing my cruise schedule a bunch this year for much the same reason. You know, we're not getting any younger, and I've just decided I'm going to start enjoying it. So, and the other thing that my cruises are kind of working cruises in that I'm doing a lot more with videos, and you know, I'm going to be doing live broadcasts from my cruises the next 2 weeks too. So they really become a working vacation for me.
Well, the elevator's not coming back. Oh, let's see if it. How many people are in it? I'm on YouTube.
None.
I'm on YouTube here, so I don't want to have a too big a
Are we
crowd.
famous?
Well, you could be.
Wow.
I wanted to give them a view out the glass here. Let's go. Let me off at 7.
7? Yes, sir.
You can sort of see some of the seating areas there.
That's you, my friend.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You can see the casino is that way. But one of the things I liked with the Sun is just so there's a bar here, but there's a lot of neat seating here with the window views, looking at the beautiful ocean, and we can sort of look down 2 levels there. That the level below us has the internet cafe, and then the level below that is guest services desk.
I spent a lot of my time at the Atrium Bar down on 5. They had great entertainment there. Of course, it was different a couple times a day and changed constantly. But I spent a lot of my time on 5, and I just enjoyed that as much as
Hey, here's our general manager, Igor.
Hello.
Say hi to Igor, everybody. Hey,
Hi,
thank you.
Igor. Now, this is your second trip on the Sun, right?
Yeah, we were on the Sun just a little over a month ago, December 17th for my 60th birthday. And here's the other side of the area. Here we have a piano. We have some live piano playing and some more chairs. And you know, if you look down to the next level now, the Sun's sort of in the way, but the cruise next manager is at his desk down there. And you can sort of see there's a bunch more tables, and the other desks down there are the internet cafe computers. That looks like there's one computer on each side of the desk. There might be 3 stations at each one of those desks. It's a very nice, bright, open area. I love that you can see that white seat there. Love the white swivel chairs that they give you. So I'm going to go down the steps here. We'll look at the next level. And where did Chillie go?
I just gave you a full screen there. Can you can't hear me if I go off, I go dead, right? You didn't hear me ask that question, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay, I'll have to remember that. How's the food?
Well, I got to preface that we were big in specialty dining.
Yeah.
So the food that I've had has been at Cagney's the first night and La Cucina last night. And the only thing I'd say is it was too big a portion. I asked them if they could cut the prime rib that I had at Cagney's in half, and no, they couldn't do that.
Wow.
So I ate the better parts of the cut, and I left some, and I had ossobuco last night at La Cucina that I love, and it was way too much for me too. But I skipped dessert. And they look at you like, are you crazy skipping dessert? But I just don't have the room, and I don't want to gain a whole lot of weight from the adventure.
All right. The only problem I had with the Sun, in the main dining room, they have two menus. They have an even day menu and an odd day menu. So you have one menu that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then you have another menu that's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Now the two are different, but they don't change it up each day. So that every Tuesday and when Thursday comes around, you're going to have the same menu you had on Tuesday. Now there's more than one choice, so you've got multiple things to choose. But I would have liked to have seen more variety on their menu selection. The food itself was good, so I'm not complaining about the food. I would just like to have seen more variety in the main dining room.
Now the sun's a little bright that way.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting at one of these tables now. The one thing I do like at lunch is the Moderno on the Sun has a pizza buffet at lunch.
Yes.
And they're turning out the pizzas very quickly, so it's good, fresh pizza that hasn't been sitting around too long. Right. And that's the only thing. They have a nice little salad bar there, but as far as food, the pizza's I guess there was a cook to your order pasta too, but it's not like the normal buffet where some things might be left to age a little before you get them. They're coming right out of the oven and going right onto the display for you to pick up.
And I love the breakfast buffet there. That's what I did every morning. I'd be there before it opened, have my cup of coffee, and sit and have a couple cups of coffee, and then they get the food out, and I'd be ready to rock and roll. But I did that every morning. Jason's with us. Hey, Jason, good to see you.
Hello, Jason.
He's saying, why isn't I using face cam? Oh, he was actually doing a walk around. So.
I don't have any idea what face cam is.
You're on face cam now. It's putting it in your face, I would assume.
Jason
okay. Gives everybody
selfie mode.
Your next cruise coming up, you're going to Buenos Aires and sailing out Buenos Aires, right?
Yep. We're going around the Horn and over to Santiago, Chile.
That's awesome. How long a cruise is it? Do you remember?
That's 14 days.
14-dayer. That's on my bucket.
And we have a couple commercial time. We have 3 Viator tours set up for our adventure. One in Buenos Aires for just a tour of the city, and then in Santiago, Chile. I'm looking forward to the evening that we arrive. We have a observatory tour that we're going up to a private observatory to see the constellations and whatever they have to show us. So,
and if any of you,
and then the next day we're doing.
If any of you folks out there are going on a cruise and you need some excursions, there's the link to go to Viator, and you can book your excursions, and I make a few pennies. Just thought I'd throw that in. Go ahead, Tom.
So we were talking about that list of cruises. We decided to get outside the comfort zone here for a bunch of those. That I sort of like doing something and then repeating it just for a comfort level. We've done the Panama Canal 3 times. Our first cruise ever was, I think, like a 16-day from New York to LA. Yeah. And then Cindy wanted to let's do it in reverse. So our second cruise was from LA back to Houston, which they were both on the Jewel, and it was supposed to be the inauguration of the brand new Houston port, which didn't last too long there. It's not there. It's not open anymore. So that's sort of sad. That we had a big contingent of Houston residents that were part of that sailing, and we've done. We did the Bliss cruise from Miami to LA last March 30th through the new locks, and we've done a couple of transatlantics, but South America is certainly outside the box. And in 2021, we're doing Copenhagen and St. Petersburg and Estonia and places along there that is really outside the box. And then Hawaii in November of 2021.
Well,
we've done the Caribbean a number of times. And
yeah, I'm hoping to catch up with you on South America and Hawaii. Those are two that are right up at the top of my list. So,
and I did. Nope, not Alaska.
Alaska. No, neither.
Not yet. But I figured when we did South America that's Alaska on steroids because it's plus penguins.
Bonnie also asked, "Do you ever get room service?"
We only did it once, as far as a supper. I think when we were in the suites, we've had a couple through the Panama Canal. That was a good day to have the suite breakfast done. But we had real rough seas on the Sun last cruise, so we just had some room service the one day because Cindy wasn't comfortable with her cane trying to walk, afraid that she'd fall over. And the pizza I ordered wasn't so good. I was hoping for something like the Moderno that I was talking about a little bit ago, and it was a little more crusty, not real hot, and not enough sauce and stuff to go with the crust, unfortunately. But the other stuff I ordered was good. I had a Cobb salad, and that made up for it.
Yeah. All right.
But I wanted to say one of the new adventures, I'm going on Princess for the first time in February of 2022, and Bonnie is signed up on that. So I hope Bonnie's health is good for that period. I look forward to cruising with her on a brand new ship.
She mentioned that a couple minutes ago. I just didn't get to it. He booked on 2022.
Reading her mind.
So yeah, I hope her health continues too. Till then, that'll be great. So, well, I've got some driving to do today. Got to go back to Virginia to make sure that with both of us going from Virginia at the same time. That's strange.
Yeah.
So those of you that
hope
don't
somebody's
know,
in charge there.
Tom is from Richmond, and I'm from right outside of Lynchburg. So we're both we both live in Virginia now. Let's see. Gretchen comes up. Been to Hawaii 4 times.
Hi, Gretchen.
On a cruise. Norwegian is the only line that offers cruises of Hawaii out of Honolulu, not California or San Francisco. Right? Norwegian, they have a Pride of America that sails out of Honolulu and does just the islands. So.
I was originally my bucket list was thinking about taking one of those Princess cruises from the West Coast to Hawaii and then doing the Pride of America and getting the Princess cruise back. And I thought it was a little wild because the Princess cruise is a round trip. And I was hoping, would they let you split the coming and going by a couple of weeks so that you could enjoy the Hawaii? But it didn't sound like anybody was going to bite at that suggestion.
Yeah, they don't seem to want us to do that. So, I'd like to do it that way too. So, all right, Tom, I thank you very much. I'm glad this has worked. We found out that this system does work now for a chat. There was another comment here. Somebody, Bonnie says she spoke to a friend in Roanoke. It was raining. Yeah, we got crappy weather up here.
Yeah, my friend Cool Jazz in the Bronx says today's going to be a wet day up there too. I have a Bloody Mary. I don't know. I'm into the frozen drinks. I have a bushwhacker for you. How's that?
Well, now, one thing I like about the Sun, I had my Bloody Marys every morning. After breakfast, I'd get a Bloody Mary and head for the hot tub. That was my daily.
I had a nice pot of hot chocolate at breakfast this morning. I like they come in the white teapots and they're made with milk.
Yeah.
So it's it makes it a little special. But
all right, well, we're going to wrap this up, Tom. I thank you so much. Enjoy your day.
Sure.
What are you doing at Costa Maya? That's the other thing I wanted to ask.
Well, I left off my sling. I had rotator cuff surgery. It was 4 weeks ago Thursday, and arm's doing pretty good. But I'm taking a chance and doing a Segway adventure.
Okay.
I asked the excursion people when I had the sling, whether they thought it was something I should cancel and find something else, or if they thought it was doable. And he, after hearing my current condition, felt that I'd be good to go as long as I had good balance. So I'm not prone to. Bonnie may disagree with me falling off ladders and things, but I didn't fall off that ladder. The ladder actually, the leg collapsed underneath me. It was just maybe a little too much weight from things that it meant. And I noticed there's a hole in the wall. I hadn't noticed that last year when that happened. How'd that hole get there?
Well, one of the problems, Tom, when I walk up to a Segway place, they look at me and run. They say, "Oh, you're way too fat for this." So,
well, it does say 250 maximum, so I'm a couple pounds under that maximum. So.
I'm a couple pounds over that, so I'd be in trouble there. So, all right, Tom, we'll have a good time at Costa Maya and for the rest of the trip. And we'll talk to you real soon, okay?
It's been fun. Goodbye, everybody.
All righty. See you later, Tom. All right. That's Tom Henry from the Norwegian Sun on Chillie Chats. That wraps us up for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you're new to this channel, feel free to subscribe. And, of course, we always like thumbs up. I appreciate Tom being with me today. To get all my bugs worked out so that I can do this again in the future. I've got several scheduled coming up, so you'll be finding out more about those as we get closer to it. But anyway, that wraps us up for today. This is Chillie, the Fat Travel Guide. Glad you joined us for Chillie Chats. I hope you've enjoyed Chillie Chats and will join us next. I hope you've enjoyed Chillie Chats and will join us next time as we discuss various facets of the travel and cruise industry. This broadcast was produced by Chillie's Cruises and hosted by me, Chillie Falls.